Hello and welcome back to this place known as fucking hell, I guess. Yeah, he's swearing in the first 10 seconds. Let's go. Basically, what we're doing today is I was just trying to decide whether I wanted to do the theater or do what I'm doing today. And I didn't want to do the theater, so I'm not doing it. So I'm going to do what I'm doing today. And that's just basically, I'm just basically going to record while I grind some basic materials because I feel like it. Um, because I don't want to do anything else. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Who had, I'm just gonna give it a Landian. It's very easy, way easier. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm just gonna grind some normal stuff, and we're going to have a chill time. I'm just gonna yap. I don't know how long this is gonna be. I don't really care. I'll make it however. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know. The stream on Saturday was super fun. It was kind of boring because it was fishing. But other than that, like hanging out with everybody was fun. It was super nice. I definitely need to get streaming more. I really am bad at it. But I think that's because if I wanted to stream like during the week, where is my marker? Like if I wanted, oh, there it is. If I wanted to stream like during the week, the streams would be at like 5:30 in the afternoon, and I don't really want to
My apologies.
do it that
This
late.
heavy
I
rain
like
must
streaming
be
at like
quite an
3 in
inconvenience
the
for
afternoon
you.
or something like that, right? Like last stream was at 2:30, and that's just preference, right?
Silence!
Oz, reveal!
And I just so I don't stream that often, even though I really like it. It's super fun to hang out with everybody and all that stuff. And I have been thinking of streaming some other stuff. I did an Elden Ring stream a while ago, and I haven't picked that back up. But I've also been thinking of doing like Resident Evil, even though I hate horror games, because I feel like that could be fun. Although it would be Resident Evil 2 remake, because I do own that game and I have played it a little bit, but it's been so long. And I have actually played Resident Evil 4, but Resident Evil 4 is the remake of Resident Evil 4 is not very scary, so it's not like that one's not a problem. There's a Resident Evil 2 that I find terrifying, so like that might happen, 'cause that could be really fun. I don't know if you have any other ideas. That's fine. I did just get Persona 3 Reload because
By royal decree.
I don't know. I enjoy Persona 5, and I've never beaten it. I put 30 hours into it and just kind of dropped it. Just because I'm really weird with games where I'll be addicted to them for like a week and then I'll not. So when it's a long game like Persona, I'm not addicted to it for long enough to beat it, and then I get tired of it, and then I move on to something else and I forget about it. So then I've forgotten everything about the story. I would have to restart if I was going to play it over, and it would just happen over and over again. So, I as much as that's true, like it is like there are some games where I don't get tired of, like Red Dead 2. My Red Dead 2 playthroughs are like 50 hours each. I love Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 is my second favorite video game of all time because I like Elden Ring more. And yeah, like my first playthrough of Elden Ring it was 150 hours, and it was so much fun. Elden Ring is such a banger of a video game. If you have not played it, I highly recommend it, if you like the Souls formula, of course. And Elden Ring is 100% the easiest Souls game. I've played every one but Bloodborne. So although I haven't beaten any of them but Elden Ring, so but from my experience, Elden Ring is the easiest one to just kind of pick up and play. So, if you've ever been interested in it, I highly recommend it. So, and I have been replaying Hogwarts Legacy. I say replaying. I got bored because I got Persona 3 like literally yesterday. Like last night, it was like, I don't know, 10 something last night, and I got it. And so before that, the previous 2 days, I've been replaying, or the previous day, I've been replaying Hogwarts Legacy because I'm a little bit of a Harry Potter fan. I'm not like a crazy Harry Potter fan. I don't know like a lot of stuff. I know the main character, obviously, but like it's like Harry Potter and Star Wars are on like the same level to me. Except I would think I would know a little bit more about Star Wars just because I engage with more Star Wars content more regularly. Like Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor are two really good games, and Cal Kestis is my favorite Star Wars protagonist in the entire franchise, so I'm a Cal Kestis fan.
Here we go.
So I just engage with Star Wars more often than I do Harry Potter because Harry Potter games are not that rare, or good Star Wars games are not that rare, and good Harry Potter games are. I think the best Harry Potter games are like Hogwarts Legacy and then Lego Harry Potter. You know, and like Star Wars, you have Jedi, Fallen Order, and Survivor, and you have Battlefront 2, and you have Battlefront, the original Battlefront 2, you have the Lego versions, you know, all that jazz. And like The Mandalorian was a really good show, and like there's no Harry Potter TV show, thank God. Honestly, I don't want them to ruin it. But I don't know, I really enjoyed Hogwarts Legacy. I think it's very good. I think it's pretty much perfectly set,
Bow your
you know,
head.
set before the events of,
Mind the side
like way before the events of the mainline story and all that. I think it works really well. So yeah, Harry Potter fan here. Although I did grow up reading Aragon. Aragon was my preferred thing because I read it first. So I just read Aragon first. And I still really like Aragon. Aragon is super good. So yeah. I don't know, this is kind of nice to just yap. I haven't done one of these videos in a while just because a lot of stuff has been happening. I definitely, you know, normally this would be an exploration video, but there's no
Time for
exploration
takeoff.
to explore. So
Oz, reveal.
I can't particularly do that.
Settle down.
Why did you look over? What the hell, man? It's fine. It works. I was inspired to do this, and I say inspired. I watched another video where somebody did this. I don't remember her name exactly. Here, let me go find the video. I'll be right back. Oh, it was Amber Benita. She uploaded a video the other day about just doing some grinding, and I was like, oh, I should probably do that. It's been a while. I enjoy doing more chill videos like this, and not, you know, oh my god, guys, we have to clear the abyss. I love the abyss. It's like, I like the abyss, but like, the abyss gets boring after doing it,
Let's play.
you know, every single time it resets. And I hate the
Yahoo!
other thing even more, theater. I don't like theater. Like, I hate theater even worse. So, not to say I hate abyss, but you know, I dislike the theater. I heavily dislike the theater, and I'm pretty whatever on the abyss. So, doing one of these where I'm just kind of chilling out is way more my style, and I just get to yap. And it's been a while since I've done that. You know, this is typically what weekly
Here we
recap
go.
is, but I feel like because weekly recap goes up on Fridays, I end up talking about stuff, and I'm like, you know, I pose a question or whatever. Did that end already? You know, I end up like, I pose a question or whatever, and then I'll pose a question and whatever, and then I'll, you know, not get a response to said question, you know, sometimes ever, because it's understandable. The weekly recaps are like, you know, 40 minutes, 40 minutes usually, and they are a lot, and they're long, and I understand most people are gonna just pop on the background, right? So it's like now it's like I totally get why that happens, but that's why I like making this. Also, it's one of the upsides of making this kind of video now, like during the normal week, is that I get immediate, you know, if I have a question or whatever, immediate response, right? Makes it way more enjoyable to like interact and that type of thing. So very nice. Anyway, I'm super excited for Farina, thank God. I have been thinking, because like there's obviously the chance that we win the Farina 50-50, and then I'll have like 70 pulls left, and like the question is, the question I was asking, or I was thinking about, is what would I do like with them? Because the obvious question is saving, you know, for somebody else, but also like Farina's weapon could be a compelling option, even though, you know, it's not an ER and whatnot, but still Farina's weapon. And you know, so I was just thinking, and like, or Wriothesley, going for Wriothesley, because if I had the ability to, I would totally go for Arlecchino, but since Arlecchino is rerunning currently, that's not happening. So I don't know who I would go for instead. I don't know. Either, you know, Farina weapon, maybe. Obviously, this is only if you win the 50-50. And even then, speaking like from in the future of even past this, so like after the fact, so after we've gotten Farina, however many wishes that takes, it's also the question of like who would we pull after that, like regardless of how long it would take, you know, like a rerun of a character. And I was thinking, I think Raiden Shogun would be really nice. Zhongli, of course, but he just reran, so it'll be a while. Instead of Raiden, of course. You see, that's the thing. Like thinking of characters, it's hard. Like I'm not sure. I think what's her name? The lady who ran with Mavuika. Shitlolly. I think Shitlolly would be a very good option. If she reruns at some point. I think she'd be a very good option. I think Shitlolly would be very good. I do want Auroron really bad because then I can put Auroron on like Mavuika's team or something instead and be chill. And I just prefer Auroron to Kachina. I feel like Auroron will be a more universally useful character. You know, Shilonen rerun, obviously that could be a huge option. You know, so we have a ton of options, and I would love to hear suggestions. You know, suggestions are always nice. Just who would you want to see after, you know, post Farina? I mean, I have to look through the character list. Child, I would really, I don't really want Child because I don't think Child is an amazing character, but I like, well, I like Child as a character, but I don't think he would be an amazing like unit to have, right? Nahida, honestly, Nahida would be probably really good, and that could be great. You know, there's a ton of options, and I would love recommendations, suggestions, all that jazz. This is not engagement bait, I swear to God. Let's see. The next Assassin's Creed is coming out in like March, I think, which is very nice. I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, by the way. Just last year, I played through every single one except Rogue and Origins Odyssey Valhalla. And the reasoning is Rogue, I just didn't like. I didn't like AC Rogue. I thought it was not very good, and I got bored of it. And then Origins Odyssey Valhalla, I didn't play through because they take like 100 hours each, and I was not doing that. You know, and Origins I'd already beat, and I have not beat Odyssey Valhalla. And Odyssey is not a very fun game, not a good Assassin's Creed game. It's just kind of a whatever game in my opinion. And then Valhalla is just ass. And then I played them all in preparation for Mirage coming out, and then when Mirage came out, so I don't think it was actually last year, I think it was the year before. But like when Mirage came out, I was actually super happy with Mirage. I thought Mirage was a good video game. I thought it was a good Assassin's Creed game for once in a while. So I'm really hoping that AC Shadows is also really good, because that'd just be a good, and it'd be nice to have a good video Assassin's Creed game, although I really don't think it's going to happen, but I can still be hopeful. You know, as a huge Assassin's Creed fan, I am not gonna, you know, I said if AC Mirage was bad, I would not, like, that would be basically the end of Assassin's Creed for me, and I would no longer buy them. But I really loved AC Mirage, so I didn't stop, and you know, hopefully I can continue to enjoy Assassin's Creed, but I really don't think it'll happen because the last time they went with the two protagonist way, it was one of the worst. Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. It was one of the worst Assassin's Creed games in existence. You know, Syndicate is not a good game. Sorry to all the Syndicate fans out there, but Syndicate is just not good. I genuinely do not like Syndicate. You know, my favorite Assassin's Creed game, if you want reference for what I actually enjoy about the series, my favorite Assassin's Creed game is Assassin's Creed 2. It is my favorite. And then Brotherhood is also like right there with it. It just is. You know, those are just the games that I've enjoyed more than the other ones. And I really, you know, hope Shadows is good. I obviously want it to be. My expectations are not very high considering what has been going on at Ubisoft, but you know, I can still hope. I was really happy, and I really just wish they let the Bordeaux studio just work on Assassin's Creed, because from all the Mirage stuff, you can tell they really care about Assassin's Creed. And they didn't. And I think it's Montreal that's working on Shadows, which is going to, they don't have the greatest track record recently, so it sucks. But what can you do? I'm still gonna, play it myself, all that jazz. I did see that. Oh, also, if you don't, Ghost of Yotei, sequel to hit video game Ghost of Tsushima, one of my favorite games of all time, was also announced at the Game Awards, which looks really good. A lot of people were mad because female protagonists, but it's like whatever. It's female protagonists, man. As long as they're good, as long as they're a well-written character, I don't really give a shit. The only times that I hate female protagonists are when they're shoehorned in when they don't need to be, or if they're a useless gender swap. Like that one old Doom movie that had a female Doom guy for some reason. That is stupid. But other than that, if they're a good character, I really don't give a shit. But yeah, that's enough ranting about video games.
Think you can get away?
I've heard a lot of stories about people who make videos and not watch YouTube, and it's like, I don't see how, because like I make videos because I like watching videos, So it's like, I don't know, maybe it's just like the more you do it, and like the longer you do it, the less you enjoy watching videos when you think about creating them and whatnot. But I don't know, I still watch YouTube all the time. I've been really into Dude Perfect again, which, if you don't know Dude Perfect, did you have a childhood? But I've been watching Dude Perfect for over 10 years, and I've been getting really back into them again. I talked about this before, but I fall into this really weird, my YouTube watching stuff is really weird, where I watch like one type of content for a long time, or for a little bit, and then I'll switch to different type of content. So like, one of my favorite types of content are like Skyrim challenge videos and all that. So if you think about the likes of Nurbit or Best Guest or all that. Oh, by the way, my favorite YouTube channel of all time is Best Guest. He just hit 100K. He's very much deserves it. His videos are hilarious. So if you were curious, and that's that. So yeah, I don't know. That's just very nice. Do I have anything else to grind? I don't think so. I don't know what that is. Where are we? Oh, it's her. Okay, that was her thing. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't want to engage with fishing. I'm tired of fishing. I fished for 2 hours straight the other day. I'm not touching it for a while. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it that I wanted to farm. I do think there's a couple other things. Oh, there is another thing, but I don't feel like it. I don't need too many of them either. Anyway, that was me yapping for 20 minutes while grinding some stuff. If you enjoyed this type of stuff, do the YouTube things. Hit that like button, press the subscribe number. Anyway, that was this. I will see you Wednesday, where we're probably going to do theater. And it's going to be really easy, and I'm not going to complain. And we're going to do the easy mode, and I'm not going to complain. And it's going to be, maybe I should just make it where I don't talk. That'd be so stupid. But yeah, Wednesday, unless something, happens, like an event or something, Wednesday we will do probably that thing, Imagine Theater. And I don't want to do that, but whatever. Anyway, that was this. I will see you on Wednesday, probably. So, goodbye.